It's playoff time in high school soccer in Minnesota. Today, a Section 6 3A quarterfinal round matchup between the 7th seed, the Armstrong Falcons, and the number 2 seed, the Wayzata Trojans. From Wayzata High School in Plymouth, John Jacobson and Sig Ligre. Sig fall has definitely set in. A cool afternoon here. Temperature in the low 50s. Definitely a little bit of a breeze. Mostly overcast, although the sun has peeked through. Definitely feels right like playoff soccer now.
Yes, it does. We have heavy jackets on. We're trying to keep warm, but it's going to be a fun game. If you look at that number 7 versus number 2, you would think that would be a kind of foregone conclusion. However, this is playoff, and we have history of things going crazy in the playoffs.
These teams have not met this season. They did meet in the playoffs a year ago with Wayzata winning over Armstrong. Falcons just a one-win team, but Tony Pesniker said, and he told his girls, this is the best one-win team you're ever going to see. They've played some matches tough. They played well down the stretch, and the Falcons coaches like this group, and they're enthusiastic to play tonight. We'll see if that's enough to carry them against a very good Wayzata team.
Well, yeah, that remains to be seen. I was watching them earlier when they were coming into the stadium. They were having a good time and jumping up and down, dancing. They're very high. They're very happy to be here. They're also happy with their progress over last year when they lost to some good teams by big scores. Well, they cut that down by quite a bit. So they are positive. Wayzata, as we know from historically, they're always coming in with a good team.
They're the 2nd seed in this section behind Hopkins, a team they tied and lost to this season. Hopkins opening up the playoffs tonight against Cooper. So I think for Wayzata, they've had a good season. They feel like, if they do the things they should do, play a solid match, they should be the team advancing on to Saturday semifinals.
That's true, but they have to earn it first.
Right.
We don't play it on paper around here. They have to actually play the game.
Armstrong and Wayzata, Section 6 3A girls soccer, and it comes your way next here on CCS. We are about set for soccer quarterfinal round, Section 6 3A. In girls soccer today as Armstrong takes on Wayzata, the winner advancing to Saturday afternoon's semifinal round. You see the breeze on the flagpole. West-southwest officially at 9 miles per hour, gusting a little higher. Definitely a cool afternoon, 52 degrees and partly cloudy here in Plymouth for this one.
And I predict when the sun goes down, the temperature is going to take a major plummet.
We will have sunset, I should say, before the night is over. There's a look at the section bracket. Hopkins, the 1 seed, by virtue of a win and a tie against Wayzata this year. They're taking on Cooper today. St. Louis Park and Minneapolis Southwest in one of the other brackets. Minneapolis Washburn and South playing today at the same time, and the winner of this match will play either Washburn or South Saturday afternoon at the home of the highest remaining seed in that tournament. So if the Trojans win, they will be home here on Saturday, but perhaps would have to travel for the final. Well, they would have to travel for the final if it's Hopkins that gets to the final. But we've got a couple matches to play before that, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Wayzata in gold, Armstrong in white. We're about ready to start today's match.
It's hard not to think of that because every year there's always a battle at the end between Hopkins and Wayzata for the girls' championship. And here we go with the Wayzata sending the ball down. They are in their gold uniforms.
Sydney Smith is the keeper for Armstrong and handles that long chip down the field. And she'll blast it out toward midfield. Takes a hop off the turf. Turned back by Wayzata's Nicole Monahan down the right side as the Trojans look to set up their first attack here of the afternoon. Playing the ball in the middle, Dana Brewer tapped it back, but it was picked off by Lauren Jones of Armstrong, and then on goal where Smith has got to make a save. I think you get this to playoff soccer, Sig, and if you're the lower seeded team, you can count on your goalie's going to have a big match for you to have a chance. Whistle here, and Wayzata offside, but Armstrong need a lot tonight from Sydney Smith, I think.
Well, that's usually the case, and you never know. When a goalkeeper gets hot, it's really difficult to make scores. And if Armstrong can hang around in the first half and keep it close or stay even or even get ahead, they have a good shot at it.
Off the free kick, it was Perry Thompson getting it down to the Wayzata side of the field. It's out of play. And we're going to throw in, or excuse me, another free kick coming. Another foul whistled against Wayzata here. And we'll go to the free kick, Maddie Orsted. He's going to leave it, looks like, and it'll be, again, Thompson to put it in play. Getting it toward the front of the net. Ball is loose. Thompson trying to get free and just getting there a step ahead of her. Ella Smith, the senior defender, able to clear it out of danger.
And that was kind of a scary situation. And it ends up being a corner kick for Armstrong.
So an early corner for the Falcons. Carly Fisher will set it up. Fisher putting it on net, and we'll get another header as it's headed out by Monahan and out. Fisher will take another shot at this. Fisher in front, and gets all the way past Bella Bocock and rolls out on the near side, and it'll be a throw-in for Wayzata. So going to pass all of her teammates. The wind blowing a little bit downfield, but a little bit sideways toward this side, toward our side of the field, Sig. So I think that played a little bit of a factor there.
Yeah, not a hole up, but it could very well be. The ball's going to carry a lot more precariously than normal.
Grace Lapata on the throw-in for Wayzata. Comes across midfield. Izzy Anderson's pass deflects off the Trojans player, and we'll get a throw in for Armstrong here on the near side, taken and put in play by Chloe Bowick. It's off of Armstrong here and back into play by Wayzata. Now intercepted by Osborne. This will roll back toward Becca Carroll. She'll get her first play on the ball tonight.
And Becca had to wait for that ball to get over the line before she could touch it. But she remained calm and scooped it up, sent it back out.
Fisher, strong throw in, gets headed by Monahan of Wayzata. Little touch pass by Megan Smith, middle of the field. Now here come Trojans on the run. That's too far for any teammates there. It's out of play, and it'll be Armstrong that'll take it on a goal kick. He had a little bit of a run going there from Ramira Ambrose, but wasn't able to connect with any teammates. And so it's Smith putting it back in play for Armstrong. Another throw in for the Falcons. Broken up by Wayzata, then Armstrong gets it back, sends it across midfield. Trojans return the favor, back they come.
Offside.
And Brewer trying to play the through ball ahead to Anna Munyon, but it is indeed offside. Izzy Anderson puts it in play across midfield. Trojans with possession. They'll reset on the back end. Ambrose trying to get it ahead for Munyon. That gets broken up briefly by Bowick, and Wayzata back in possession. Munyon playing in front for Brewer. Brewer trying to return it back to Munyon. Fisher steps in, able to play the ball away. Munyon chase it down. Got Grace Lapata there with her. Lapata crossing it out in front.
Ooh, tried for the header and missed it.
Just a little bit high for Lily Nyer. Wayzata with control again, though. Ambrose. Going to run her off the ball as Ava Maralik. Trojans work it toward the goal with a shot, and Smith out for the save on the shot from Summer Siemens. Got her at midfield by Smith of Wayzata. Trojans in possession with Lapata. Munyon and offside.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because she was halfway down the field.
It was a little late whistle, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't hear the whistle. I looked over for the flag. I didn't see that either. Here's a look at our center referee for this match. That's Dennis Claytis. AR1 is Connor Tobin, and AR2 is Brian Kohler.
Fisher got it back to Bowick, who played it ahead for the Falcons. One battle near the sideline here, and then getting double teamed on the ball was Orsted. Trojans got possession, but their pass across midfield was out. Falcons throw in by Chloe Bowick, senior defender. Take away by Wayzata. Dina Brewer playing it middle of the field. And now on the right side, here comes Ambrose. Got a step on the defender. Looking for that angle, crossing the ball. Out in front of the roll past the Armstrong net. Out of play. And off the Trojans, it's a goal kick for Sydney Smith and the Falcons. Here's a look at Kari Torgerson, and talking to her and assistant coach Allie Berner. Talked, as we did, Sig, in the pregame, about the improvement in this team from a year ago and from the beginning of this season, and how this group is really fun to coach, too. And you always like to hear that from the coach, that they've got a good group to work with, even if the wins aren't necessarily coming. If you're enjoying coaching this group, that's more than half the battle, I think, if you're a coach at any level.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree totally. When I coached in the BPAA.
Here's a chance for Brewer, and Wayzata blasts the shot wide.
And the team I had was the first time that team had ever played in a girls program. They always played with the boys. And we played a team that was primarily a traveling team early on. Here's another look at it. Just off to the side. And lost heavily 7-0. And the next time around, I worked with them and did some more coaching, I guess you call it. We played him again later in the year, and we lost but 2-1.
Yeah.
And he came over after the game and says, "Boy, I don't know what you guys did, but you're good." So yeah, it does make a difference. It keeps the team motivated and eager for the next level.
Played 10 minutes so far here this afternoon. No score yet between the Trojans and the Falcons. The winner take on either Washburn or South on Saturday. Matches will come quick, though, Sig. I mean, by the time you get to Tuesday, that'll be the third match in 5 days for whichever teams advance to the finals. Going down was Siemens as Thompson. Looks like she's going to be whistled for a foul here. Or are we just going to have a throw-in? Nope.
I think we're going to have a throw-in because I didn't see any indication that a foul was going to be called, but trying to get across.
And then played across the touchline and out by Anderson, but got to throw in again for Wayzata. Ambrose going short with the pass to Nair. Out again, and now we're going to get a corner kick for Wayzata, their first tonight. Siemens will set up on the corner. Siemens and Munyon both there. They go in with the pass, shot toward the front. A lot of traffic there. Brewer gets a foot on it. Siemens, and then off foot of Anderson and out. We'll get another corner here for the Trojans. Again, they go with the quick pass. Brewer, nice little move. Got some room heading toward the goal. A pass, a shot, and a goal.
Oh, was that pretty.
Beautiful pass, and then the finish by Megan Smith for the goal.
I mean, that was just right out of the textbook. Bring the ball in, do a quick cross, and then redirect. Here it is. This pass, and then just right away into the open net. That's how you draw it up on paper or on the board.
Can't do much better than that, right?
No.
So Wayzata takes a 1-0 lead. Just under 12 minutes into the first half. Trojans with possession again. Ambrose at midfield. Going ahead to able to take that play, and Thompson there first for Armstrong. And last off, Thompson will get another corner here for Wayzata.
Look at number 15, Megan Smith. With a nice little move.
Siemens, drop it back, shot driven, and Smith gets a piece of that and tips it over the top of the net.
Yeah, that had net written all over it.
Yeah, good shot by Ella Smith here. Watch her again, number 11. Good shot, even a better save by Sydney Smith. Another corner for Wayzata. They'll play it out in front. Another try, and this one too strong for Ella Smith and out of play. And Sydney Smith will get the goal kick for Wayzata. Excuse me, for Armstrong.
A low shot picked up by the Wayzata forwards.
Ball pushed ahead by Allie Barrett, number 22.
It's onside, so
Brewer in front to Munyon, a shot and a goal. Brewer already her second assist. Munyon, the sophomore, finishes, and 2 goals in less than 2 minutes for Wayzata, and they lead it 2-0.
Again, being very opportunistic. Looking back, see where she is, and then boom, Munyon just puts it right past the keeper. Nice pass sequence there. You ever see it again? This is great. Looks back, sees where Munyon is, and just pokes it right past the keeper. No chance for her to recover on that one.
For Munyon, her 8th goal of the season. Megan Smith, her goal earlier was her 2nd of the year. And Dana Brewer, with 2 assists, gives her a team-high 8 now on the season. Here they come again on the move. It's Brewer trying to finish, and she does. It's a flurry for Wayzata, and it's 3-0. That one comes 21 seconds after the Munyon goal.
And all of a sudden, scoring in bunches. It was a nice forward feed. Munyon with a nice pass. I didn't see any offside. That was just nicely played. And Brewer, no problem putting that one in.
Munyon with the assist, but there were a couple of nice passes before that, Sig, that set it up. It's usually more than just one player that helps make a play go on. How about Brewer's got 3 points in the last 2.5 minutes, goal and 2 assists. So Armstrong suddenly in a hole. I mean, it played really well those first 11 minutes and played Wayzata even, but Trojans showing some firepower here. And hoping this is a long postseason run and just the start of it tonight.
Well, they certainly caught fire after the first 12 minutes. And you're right, I like the way they were moving the ball, passing it around. You know, you could almost give like 3 assists on that one. Here they come again.
Brewer to Ambrose to shot another goal.
Same play as Munyon breaks through on that pass and just buries it.
Munyon with now 2 goals and an assist. Let's take a look at it again.
And again, like you said, look at the passing up front here. Move the ball up. She looks over, sees where Munyon is, and she just buries it underneath the crossbar. Perfect play. Armstrong bringing the ball down. And there's going to be a throw-in for the Falcons.
Lily and I are the assist on the Munyon goal. I give her credit. How about that, Sig? I don't think in all the years we've done soccer, we've had 4 goals scored by one team in 3 minutes and 5 seconds.
No, we haven't seen that before. Yeah, like I said, I thought Armstrong came out pretty good in the first 12 minutes, moving the ball around, and Wayzata unable to get anything going on offense, and then all of a sudden, it's like the nightmare started.
Mm-hmm.
Munyon with it again. Tried to get through traffic, but that was blocked. Return pass.
Race for
and
it here.
guess who?
Munyon's down there, and shielding her away from the ball was Harry Thompson, and that allows Armstrong to get the goal kick. Knocked down by Wayzata just over the head of Munyon. Ball is loose. Take away by the Trojans. Shot by Megan Smith. Deflects out of play.
That should
it's
be
off Armstrong.
That should be a corner.
Summer Siemens down there with Munyon. Siemens will trying to put it in front or put it on net and couldn't do so, and it's goal kick for the Falcons. Substitution for Armstrong, Jada Himmelberg, number 48 in. There's Brewer with the header off the Smith goal kick. Smith running out for it. Gets there a step ahead of Nyer.
Nice punt. This be a throw for the Falcons.
Waiting for substitution again. 33 coming in.
Chloe Bowick back in. And replacing Allison Pohl. Throw in here by Ella Pekka. Trying to get it to Osborne. Take it away, and they're going to throw in for Wayzata. Lapata getting it in play. And she'll get another try on the throw in for Megan Smith. Nice turn with the ball. Chips it to the middle of the field. Meyer just missing on the header. And then cleared by Thompson. To the sideline and out. Wayzata throw in. Ambrose will take this. Nice little move there, but then losing the ball was Siemens. Ambrose will let the spinning ball go out and throw it back in. Takes the pass back from Nyer. Brewer, nice pass for Nyer. Keeps it in play. Drops it back. Brewer will cross it out in front. Lapata with the header. Bunyan trying to knock it down. Ball is loose and then hit over the end line by Bowick. But we got a whistle against Wayzata. It's going to be a goal kick here for Armstrong.
Let's go look at number 3, Munyon. Having a pretty darn good game so far.
2 goals and an assist already. And just a sophomore. You know, Wayzata's been pretty strong on these goal kicks by Armstrong. Smith's gotten decent kicks, but Wayzata's right there. They're pressuring. They're not allowing Armstrong to get that ball even up to their first line of players. You look at Tony Pesnicker on the left. And celebrated, as we saw earlier this season, his 500th career win here at Wayzata. Quite an accomplishment. And we said some great teams, and congratulations on what's been a terrific coaching career.
Absolutely. And if you look at his number of appearances in the state tournament, it is just mind-boggling. Nice takeaway by the Falcons, bringing it down to the left.
Osborne trying to advance it for the Falcons. It's out off Wayzata. Throw in. It'll be taken by Thompson. Ball headed by Wayzata and controlled back on the back end by Monahan. And now they quickly transition to offense. Brewer overran the ball. He's going to go back for it, but Osborne was there. Thompson was there for the Falcons. Now it's Ambrose for Wayzata. Good takeaway by Izzy Anderson. Anderson across midfield, and her pass intercepted. And Wayzata will get it back to Ella Smith. Cross to Lapata. The long one across midfield. And Bowick is there for the Falcons. Drives it out of bounds. We'll get a throw in for Wayzata. And Brewer on the move, trying to play the through ball ahead to Siemens.
Yeah, just a little bit too much on it. Missed the connection. And I think you're going to see a lot of that tonight, that type of passing.
Better kick this time from Smith. Got all the way out to midfield. Himmelberg able to play it to her left, and then shot down the field by the Falcons before it's cleared away by Ella Smith. Out of play. Off of Armstrong. Falcons foul. We're going to get a free kick actually here for the Trojans.
Yep, first foul called on Armstrong.
Ball sent downfield. Cleared by the Falcons. Turning and pushing it ahead is Osborne. Trying to get it to Fisher. Lapata got a foot on them, then Fisher sends it back down for the Falcons. Ella Smith, midfield, that's knocked down. Armstrong trying to get it toward the net. They do. Becca Carroll is there. No trouble handling that ball. Only a couple touches for her so far in the first 23 minutes of play.
Yeah, she hasn't had to make a save yet and hasn't really had a shot at her or near her. Here come the Trojans again.
Nyer trying to get it for Munyon. Ball's loose in front. Munyon had a foot on it and taken by Bowick. Pass ahead out to midfield. It's Osborne. The interception, takeaway by Monahan for Wayzata. So roll all the way back to Sydney Smith. Headed toward the sideline. Wayzata can't keep it in. Armstrong throw in. Couple of substitutes coming in for the Falcons. Ella Picca and Lauren Jones. Replacing Anderson and Fisher. Throw in for Jones. Falcons doing their best to try to keep possession. Out toward midfield. Munyon.
Another good transition for the Trojans.
Ambrose taking the pass from Megan Smith. Ambrose with a good run up the right side.
Well, she just likes to go forward, doesn't she?
No doubt. Brewer with it. Back out. Ambrose will chip it to the front of the net. This is going to scoot past the goal and out of play. Goal kick for Armstrong. Ball playing out to midfield. Here's Brewer. Nyer crossing it in front. Munyon is there and just a little bit past her. Marilek for Armstrong, able to clear it away. Off Armstrong, Lapata will throw it in. Quickly for Munyon.
See, Armstrong's doing a much better job now of marking up these attackers coming in from Wayzata.
Ambrose pushing and deflects off the Armstrong defender Picca and out of play. Corner kick. Keep it on the ground. Munyon trying to put it to the front of the net, goes to the side where Smith picks it up. Long boot ahead.
Offside. Boy, that was a great idea, though.
I forget what side
So free kick coming for Armstrong. Just over 12 minutes to go here in the first half. Perry Thompson across midfield. Whistle foul on Wayzata. Thompson Senior defender here will take the free kick for the Falcons. Pass was broken up by Siemens of Wayzata. Still down at that end though, and scooped up by Carroll. A couple of steps ahead of Lauren Jones of Armstrong. Carroll. Strong kick to midfield and across. Nair catches up with it. Nair on the loose. And Sydney Smith with a huge save. Keeps the Falcons within 4. That was a great opportunity for Nair and Sydney Smith's best stop of the night.
Coming down the right side. Takes a pretty hard shot, and Smith doing a great job of getting in front of that one. And not only that, but also doesn't give up a corner. Wayzata with it again.
Playing it ahead for Brewer is a little too far on the pass from Ambrose.
I think I told you there's nothing down there to see. The only reason I go there is to see Staples.
Did they call offside stick? I must have missed that.
I think so,
Yeah.
because it's outside the box.
Right. Didn't see the flag, but
Nope, didn't see a foul called, so.
here's Brewer battling with Thompson for it. Brewer's going to get whistled for a foul.
Yep, reached around and made contact. And again, as long as you go shoulder to shoulder, they won't call it, but try and push either way, and you'll get called. So Armstrong needs to get their offense going. They've been moving the ball down, but they get down into the one-third zone of Wayzata defense, and they kind of run into a wall.
On the throw in. Cleared by Ambrose of Armstrong, or of Wayzata, back across midfield. Brewer with it. Top it back for Ambrose. Sending it deep, trying to get it to Munyon. Defending well there was Jones. Nair dropping it back. Siemens gets tripped up.
I think they call that.
It's play on. It will be a goal kick for Armstrong. Eight and a half minutes to go here in the first half. Wayzata up 4-0, getting 4 goals in just over 3 minutes of play. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to be exact.
That's what you call efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Ball comes back to Sydney Smith. She'll do it again. Well, trapped there by Thompson. And pushed ahead by Wayzata, but out of play. And throw in from near midfield for the Falcons. Howick will get it in play. Back out.
And we'll do it again.
Yeah, every once in a while. That's true.
Take away by Wayzata. Munyon sending it across midfield. Rolling back where it was played there by Anderson. Here's Munyon again.
Oh, he's got some good moves. Oh, look at this pass.
Brewer and
Couldn't get it. couldn't get a foot on it. I think she was in between steps and couldn't get enough power behind it. Watch this, nice pass by Munyon. Brewer crossing right there, just kind of chunked it.
Armstrong gets it across midfield. Wayzata sending it back. Munyon on the move again. Along with Bowick of Armstrong. That'll play off the Falcons. Throw in for Wayzata. Here's Lapata throwing it in play. Megan Smith had a goal earlier. Lapata now across it to the front. Brewer with a header. Sydney Smith gets a hand on it and keeps it out of the net.
That was a great save. Stood her ground and managed to get her paw on it. Watch this. Nice header. Right there. Just scoops that ball out, but it'll be a corner for Wayzata.
It was a good play by Brewer, too. Not an easy play to make backpedaling.
Right.
And able to have the body control to get the header on net, but Smith was there to make the stop. Here they come again, and it's in. And this one is in the back of the net for Brewer after a couple of near misses in the last minute. Able to sneak this one in, and it's 5-0. Here's Siemens. Number 10 gets the initial shot and off of Smith's hands, and then Brewer in the right spot.
That's a Brewer finally gets the reward for all that effort she's been putting in. There's a good look with the captain.
Now Brewer with 2 goals and 2 assists now on the match. Gives her 9 goals and 8 assists. Here's Munyon unable to catch up to that ball. Goal kick, Armstrong.
Yeah, you have to admire the way Wayzata is positioning, passing the ball, not to an individual necessarily, but where they're supposed to be. There's Coach Pesnecker. He's got to be happy with the way things are going.
And they keep attacking, too, which I like to see.
Right.
You can't assume anything, right? I mean, you want to play well. Even if you think, well, we're in pretty good position here, you're playing for the rest of this match and what you hope to be matches Saturday and Tuesday, right? Always keep improving.
Yes.
Minute by minute, half to half, etc. So we get a whistle on Wayzata here.
Well, it kind of goes back to some of the teams we've seen in previous years with Wayzata, where the best defense is a good offense. And keep moving the ball up, keep passing. Nice step around.
Brewer will send it down and offside on Wayzata. .5 minutes to go in the first half. Anderson on the free kick. Header at midfield by Wayzata. Cleared back by the Falcons. Header by Ambrose. Snuck through by Osborne. And Lapata will play it back ahead for Megan Smith. And Monahan will drive it down deep. Here's Munyon in toward the net. Get turned around. Ball is loose. Munyon trying to catch up with it. And cleared away by Anderson of Armstrong.
There's a lot of activity here. Munyon with the ball. You just run into each other and go down. No foul, obviously.
Anderson will clear it away again out of play. Lapata throw in. Now ball coming to Brewer.
13.
Barrett with it, 22. This will roll out on the far side. Armstrong will get the throw in. Bocock will put it in play for the Falcons.
Let's look at the fans in the stand enjoying this game. If you're a Wayzata fan.
Definitely jacket, hat, and blanket weather, though. I think probably for the first time all year, right? All season.
Yeah, it is. I think last game we did, there were a few sweatshirts out there, but not jackets.
The rollout at midfield. Wayzata throw in. Under a minute and a half to go here in the first half. Ella Smith crossing it in front. Brewer just went wide.
I think the intention was to get it over for another header, but still well played.
1 minute remaining in the half.
Megan Smith trying to play it ahead. Broken up by the Falcons. Come back to Sydney Smith. And a goal kick for her.
She's going to punt it. Nice high punt.
Kendall Thurston, 55, playing it to the right side. Opata able to shield Jones off the ball.
And that's going to be the half.
And a great first half for the second-seeded Wayzata Trojans here in their first playoff game for 2021. Second-seeded Wayzata leading number 7 seed Armstrong 5-0. Sig. They get the 4 goals in quick order in the first 12 to 15 minutes, and then one late from Brewer. And they have controlled play and
yes, they have
deserve to be ahead by the score they're at.
Yeah, they're playing well. I love the way they're moving the ball. The forwards are up there looking over to see where their teammates are and getting the ball to them.
We'll take time out. We'll come back, look at some first half highlights and numbers. You're watching playoff soccer in Minnesota High School Girls Soccer on CCX.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV.
Sun beginning to set on a beautiful Thursday afternoon in Plymouth, Minnesota. John Jacobson, Sig Lagery, back with you. Section 6 3A Girls Soccer quarterfinal round, and the Wayzata Trojans leading the Armstrong Falcons by a score of 5-0.
It was quite the first half. The first 12 minutes were, I thought, were pretty much in the hands of Armstrong because they were moving the ball and they were keeping Wayzata from getting any kind of attack. And then all of a sudden, the Blitzkrieg came up with 4 goals in, what was it, 3 minutes and 5 seconds?
Let's look at the highlights from the first half of play here. Sig mentioned no scoring in the first 11-plus minutes, and then Megan Smith scoring at 28-33 from Dana Brewer, making it 1-0. Sydney Smith certainly busy in the first half. And Brewer setting up Anna Munyon there for the goal that came with 26:40 remaining. 21 seconds after that, Bunny to Brewer for the goal to make it 3-0. 47 seconds later, another goal. Munyon scored on the assist from Nyer to make it 4-0. And then Siemens with the shot here late, and Brewer tapping it in off. That ball had gone off of Sidney Smith's hand. Brewer's second of the night. And that game with 5:20 remaining to make it 5-0, which is where we are at right now. Shots 12-1 in favor of Wayzata. Shots on goal also in favor of the Trojans. Sig 9-1, and they had 7 corner kicks there in the first half to 2 for Armstrong, which came early.
Yeah, and you can't allow them to have that many corner kicks because it's just too dangerous. Armstrong did come out later on in the second half to be a little bit more aggressive. They were marking up on the forwards, not allowing them to get all these passes off. Difficult for Armstrong to get in there and stop the passes because these aren't long bombs. These are short, crisp, absolutely perfectly placed and timed. That's going to be a big, tall order for them to slow them down. And for Wayzata, keep it up. They're playing extremely well. I love their passing. I love how they're moving the ball around. Defense has been pretty good. They didn't have to do a whole lot because the offense is spending all the time possessing the ball in the Armstrong zone in the 30% area.
Trojans on their game certainly here in the first half, and it shows on the scoreboard as they lead Armstrong 5-0. More playoff soccer on CCX after this.
There is a road laid out for me.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
Leading down to the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
What do you think?
I know this road is there for me. If I'm really free, take me down to the river and walk.
We're at Wayzata High School today on CCX for high school girls soccer. Tournament play from Section 6-3A, and the Trojans leading Armstrong by a score of 5-0. As we look at the section bracket again, Hopkins, the number 1 seed, taking on Cooper today. All of these matches going on the same time as ours here. St. Louis Park and Minneapolis Southwest in the 4-5 game. Washburn and Minneapolis South playing today at Washburn. And, of course, this one. And then Saturday afternoon are the semifinals. If this score holds, and Hopkins likely, if they were to win, they would host a game on Saturday afternoon. And then the section final, 5 o'clock Tuesday at the highest remaining seed state tournament. Coming up the week after that at various sites. And now 3 classes, of course, in Minnesota instead of just 2. And here are the rankings in Class 3A. That Edina team is something else. They are 15-0 in the season. They have taken on all comers, and they have been dominant in a lot of their matches this season against some really good teams. Centennial number 2, and then it's Rosemont at number 3. Stillwater and Maple Grove 4-5. They see the Crimson next week. They're the top seed in 5-3A. Lakeville North, number 6 ranked team in 3A. Mountain View, Waper Lake, Hopkins at number 9, and Blaine rounding out the top 10. The Brewers had a good first half, number 13 for the Trojans. Couple of goals, couple of assists. And it's 5-0 as we are underway here in the second half.
And we'll see what kind of adjustments the Falcons came up with.
Well, I think if you're a Falcons player, you can see the scoreboard, and you know you got a tough task ahead. You want to finish strong. You want to play well. If you're a senior, this is your last half of varsity soccer and maybe competitive soccer period. Go out, you play hard, and go out on that note, and then maybe get a goal or 2 here. But you want to put the best effort in and play the best you can. As Wayzata does not want to take the foot off the pedal on the other hand either.
Right.
You can't assume a win yet. You still got 39 minutes of soccer to play, and they, again, building toward those next rounds. Now, Trojans on the run, getting control. This is Smith, had a goal early in the match. In on Smith, and she scores. Opened the scoring early. Megan Smith gets her second one of the night as she's able to get it past Sydney Smith, and a 6-0. So Wayzata does get one very early, Sig. 1:18 into the second half, the second tonight for Megan Smith.
It was in no time, good transition. And again, they got two players inside or behind the defense, and sets up that scoring possibility. There's look at number 15, senior. She's happy. Armstrong trying to get something going the other way.
Just the second and third goals of the season for Megan Smith.
Look,
Come the Trojans again.
getting behind that defense.
Brewer's on side, taps another one in. And it's the hat trick for Dana Brewer.
Brewer again. You see her coming back. They are so good at getting behind that defensive wall. Watch it again. You've got two players behind the defense as they come in, and Brewer with a almost open net gets it past the keeper. And it looks like we're going to get some mass substitutions coming in for Wayzata.
2 goals, 21 seconds apart, trying to push it ahead again. Here comes Siemens on the run, trying to feed it ahead for Brewer. Megan Smith with the shot, and Sydney Smith the save. Now you're picking up her second assist of the night on the Brewer goal. It came at 1:39. Good job coming up and attacking the ball there with Barrett on the defensive end for Wayzata. He's a defender for Wayzata. Have not had a lot of opportunities to touch the ball. You want to stay engaged, Sig, and be aggressive on the ball and try to set up your offense.
Yeah, it's not fun being a defender when you're not in the game.
We'll get a throw in here for the Trojans.
Oh, by the way, all the games in Florida are 8 o'clock games, so I think golf is looking.
This will go out and set up a goal kick as it's off of Anderson, or excuse me, a corner kick off of Anderson. We'll get our first corner of the second half for Wayzata.
Well, 21 days out is a call banding.
Siemens and Brewer there. More often than not, they just kind of gone with the touch pass out of the corner. Chipped by Ella Smith toward the front of the net. Shot a hit here and a goal.
Wow.
3 goals here in the second half, and it's 8-0. Allie Barrett, the senior D, buries the shot for her second goal of the season. 8-0 Wayzata.
Boy, they just turned into a scoring machine. Here we see it again. Nice pass coming in. We got 3 Trojans standing out there in front of the goal area.
Siemens will get the assist. So Barrett from Siemens, who gets her second assist tonight. This will go out. This will be a goal kick coming for Becca Carroll and Wayzata.
Carroll probably just happy to have a goal kick to keep warm.
Sends this one ahead. It's off of Wayzata. Throw in. Armstrong gets some substitutes in here.
Be a throw in for Wayzata.
Turning is Thompson, sending it down deep for Armstrong. And Ellis Smith will shield the Falcons forward off the ball and let it roll out and give another goal kick for Becca Carroll.
No, don't do that to me.
Ellis Smith, strong leg, gets it across midfield. So go
offside.
Yeah, off to Armstrong on the offside call on the Trojans.
That's assistant referee Connor Tobin, but he'll be doing the center ref task in the boys' game upcoming in just a little while.
Armstrong trying to get something going offensively, and was that able to keep them off the ball? Apata will throw it in for the Trojans.
Wow, there's half a team coming in and substitute. There's
7 subs coming in at once for Wayzata.
Yep, given the starters.
Josie Brooks, Bryn Crystal, Grace Nye, Reagan Gerber, Elle Novak, Avery Olmstead, and Skylar Minga all coming in here for the Trojans.
I'm impressed. You got all those.
Well, I watched when they were on the sideline
Yeah.
and checked them off.
Okay.
Because I knew once they all came in, I was like, oh, I won't get that.
I like this. Give the other players a chance. And then, obviously, not risk injury to your starters.
You need to reward all the players who, who put in all the work and practice. Maybe don't
Sure.
get as much match time or much at all in the close matches to give them a chance tonight. Now, trying to attack themselves, they get in, and that's broken up by Armstrong. Izzy Anderson sent out. We'll get a throw in for Wayzata. 32 minutes to go here in the match. Nye putting it out in front and unable to get much on the shot was Crystal, and easy scoop up there for Sydney Smith. But more of the same play that we've seen from the players that were in SIG. I mean, it
wasn't any different, was it?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Attacking from the side, bringing the ball in.
Yep.
And again, that was just a bad placement of the foot. Couldn't get any power behind it.
Reagan Gerber is number 20. Broken up by Armstrong, and then the loose ball gathered by Wayzata briefly, and Fisher got it. Able to play it off of Sophie Hawkins in and out.
So that should be a goal kick, and it looks that way. The sun now just about on the horizon, and it is casting quite the shadow on the field. There you see it. Even our cameras are having trouble seeing in the field.
It's a tough field. That we've noticed this for years, and in football and soccer, when you get to the last half hour before sunset, especially.
Yeah, it gets brutal.
I'll take it over snow on
We've done
October
that.
5th. Well, absolutely we have.
I can remember.
Snow and rain and
oh, gosh.
sideways wind more than once.
Yes.
We had that double hitter playoff about 3 years ago over at North St. Paul.
Yep.
With the just heel force winds all night. We had good soccer, though. I remember that. Both
yeah, it was
Maple
good.
Grove and Champlain Park playing that night.
Yep.
And advancing.
Yeah, that was in the state tournament, so obviously you get some really good teams in there and good matches. But yeah, I remember that awful rain standing out there.
Offside whistled against Wayzata as Hawkinson had advanced it on the left side for the Trojans. Ball taken away there by El Novak. 21 for Wayzata. It's out of play off Armstrong. Trojans throw in. Pushed out by Thompson. Anderson trying to prevent a crossing pass. They get one in front anyway and then sent high by LaPata and just out of play.
Got her foot underneath that ball and it went straight up in the air. Smith having no problem corralling that one. Substitutions are done and we're back into play.
All chipped ahead. Smith getting there a step ahead of Gerber.
Gerber had thoughts of taking a kick to that one, and then drew that back when she saw Smith coming up. It's a nice pass up, picked off by defense, and now recovered by Armstrong.
Trying to get it ahead for Johnson, and with the pass from Fisher, Wayzata able to break that up onto the foot of Novak.
Offside.
And offside again. Gerber's like, well, I'm going to get onside one of these times here.
Well, this is the great opportunity to practice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great that the coaching staff decided to put these other players in.
I'd rather go to Carl's Jr. probably.
Off the free kick. Wayzata regains possession. Sent across midfield. Falcons back with it again. Pass to the left. That's broken up. Pass intended for Ellie King. Picka sends the ball ahead out to midfield. Chipped by Thompson. Trying to get it to Fisher. Got cut off there by Olmsted, who tapped it out, but Fisher will get the throw in for Armstrong. Trying to go to the front of the net. And it's out, and the goal kick coming for Carroll and Wayzata. Down on the other end of the field, trying to take the ball away from Thompson. 32, and now the Trojans do. Down deep, Hawkinson. Off the Falcons and out. We got a corner kick coming for Wayzata.
The second corner of the second half. 9 total for the Trojans in the match. And again, going for the short kick.
Fisher with the takeaway for Armstrong.
Yeah, positioned herself well between her and the Trojan player. Here we go again.
There's Gerber, shot away, and another offside. Free kick for the Falcons.
I'd imagine it's at least that.
Just over 24 minutes to go in the match. Trojans gain possession.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a 20-plus dollar burger.
Here's Lapata with it. Drop back. Pushed ahead by Brooks toward the net, and Smith there, step ahead of the forward, able to gobble up the ball. Goal kick across midfield. Knocked down and then driven out by Olmsted. Out across midfield, almost a takeaway for the Trojans there. Armstrong got possession, across midfield, tapped ahead. And Wayzata will reset from the back line. Out to midfield. Push to the right sideline, but out. And a throw in coming for Armstrong. So I want to mention there's a little break here in the action. Last Saturday night, Wayzata here in this field held its 7th annual cancer fundraiser. And Tony Fezziker says the biggest crowd we've had for it, raised over $15,000 for the American Cancer Society. So
wow.
Congratulations to all the Wayzata soccer community and all they were able to do on that one night.
That's impressive.
Parents and former players and community members all taking part in that.
That sounds like a fun time.
Toward the midway point here of the second half, Wayzata 5 goals in the first half, and then much like that first half sig, they scored in bunches here early in the second half, getting 3 goals in 2:23 to make it 8-0, which is where we stand right now. Takeaway by Wayzata. A lot of traffic there out in front of the net. Cleared away then by Himmelberg. And Wayzata losing possession, and now here come the Falcons. Pass missing on the left side, and throw in for Wayzata by Lapata. Trojans pass across midfield. Takeaway by Armstrong. Wayzata getting it back and sends it across midfield, and then another offside on the Trojans. Anderson on the free kick. Cross midfield. And Jones trying to catch up to it. Battling Lapata for the ball there. Looks like Lapata's going to be whistled here. We'll get a free kick for Armstrong. A foul on the Trojans.
Good opportunity here for the Falcons. Deep in the Wayzata defensive zone.
Yeah, pretty good scoring place on the field here at Sig now.
Yeah, this is an excellent place to be. Just as good as a corner.
Driven toward Carroll, a nice block on the ball. And Wayzata's trying to run it down offensively. That was a good defensive play, Sig, off that free kick by Bryn Crystal.
Yes, it was.
Got in the way and didn't allow a shot to get anywhere near Becca Carroll. Lapata with the throw in. Crystal trying to squeeze past Himmelberg there. Himmelberg will touch it out. Wayzata will get a throw in. Lapata throw in for Gerber. It's past Himmelberg, coming to the front and then knocked out. We'll have a corner kick coming for Wayzata as it was played out by Perry Thompson. Corner will be taken by El Novak.
A little deep.
Looking for the header try in front, but yes, a little too far, and Armstrong able to gain possession briefly out to midfield, knocked out by Wayzata. Be an Armstrong throw in. First they'll have a substitution.
Put it in.
Ball touched ahead. And out off of Armstrong, and we'll get a throw in, or rather goal kick, it looks like, for Wayzata. Wayzata back, sending it across midfield. It's onside, pass in front, a shot and a goal. Bryn Crystal,
Finally.
senior midfielder.
With all those offsides, finally gets her opportunity. Here we see it. And again, getting behind the defense, setting things up nicely, and just pokes the ball into the net. Being at the right place at the right time.
Sophie Hawkinson with the assist. Bryn Crystal, her second goal of the season. Senior making it 9-0 Trojans.
And we have a change in goalkeeper. Nice redirect. Here's Armstrong, goes down the field and picked off by Lapata, number 7. Should be a throw in for Armstrong, again deep in the Wayzata third.
That shot going wide and out off the foot of Maddie Orsted.
Carroll with the goal kick.
Wayzata, they'll send it down, taken by Armstrong. Takeaway. It's Lapata with it. Pass and offside on Wayzata. A chance for Wayzata. Now they'll drop the pass back. Ball back onto Lapata's foot. Nice little maneuver, then her pass broken up. Wayzata throw in. Coming with 15 minutes to go here in the match.
Another cross intercepted by the defense. Just unable to get that ball cleared out.
Trying to get it for Novak. And that gets broken up by Osborne of Wayzata. Trojans will just reset again. Trying to push in from the edges. Novak got a little bit on it. It might have been deflected, actually. Their own defender, Anderson, was right there on the ball, but Novak shot stopped. Yeah, it's Wayzata with possession. Out of play, throw in for Armstrong. Battle for possession on the side, on the far side there. Wayzata now trying to move it toward the middle of the field. Gets broken up by Armstrong. Back to Wayzata's possession at midfield. Played to the left side off the foot of Brooks. Hawkinson crossing it to the right to Lapata. Puts it on net and stop made. 13 minutes to go here in the match.
I guess more head. That is fun.
Trojans don't pursue that. I don't know that it was offside. That they decided enough is enough and we're not going to go after that ball or whatever. They let it roll back. Armstrong will put it away. Punt it away, rather, on the goal kick. Short one, though. Intercepted by Wayzata. Hawkinson. Crossing in and the stop made.
Another opportunity coming from the right.
There's Gerber.
Setting the cross.
Puts it in front. Ball tapped and a save made. Off the foot of Novak.
They're typically pretty good hockey team. That last year, though, they got smoked. That last year, they won. They typically have.
Out at midfield. across to Lapata from Olmsted. And chipped out by Armstrong's Perry Thompson.
And Wayzata again getting the ball back into play quickly. I think they were trying to rack up another corner kick, and
instead it'll be a throw in for the Trojans. Marissa Berg will take this one. Chip it out in front. Ball is free, cleared by Armstrong. Instead of getting it back at the midfield area. Out of play. Throwing Armstrong.
it's a sneaking a peek over the shoulder of our illustrious Willie Markham doing the scoring today.
Doing a bang-up job tonight.
But it's been busy. Look at the total numbers. This is interesting. Wayzata's had 22 shots, 18 on goal. That's an 81% on goal percentage. That's pretty good.
That'll win you a lot of games.
and it shows. But that means you're getting the quality shots and you're taking them. You're not rushing things and missing the net.
Wayzata's going to get their 10th win of the season here this evening, and will look to play another day and host a game Saturday afternoon in the Section 6 semifinals. We'll have a corner kick coming here for Wayzata.
That's the other factor. This is their 12th corner of the match. Again, the short kick.
And Fresh put it out front. A lot of traffic there.
Oh, nice save.
Recover and save.
Here it is again. Good shot here. Gets caught up in the defense, and the ricochet shot coming back in and just smothered it.
From midfield, then played back down on the Wayzata end by the Trojans. Kicked out there by Wayzata. We'll get a throw in for Armstrong. Push it toward the front of the net, get a scoring chance here late. Wayzata won't have any of that though, and they break it up and send it back toward midfield onto the foot of Gerber. Out of play, throw in. Wayzata. Armstrong with possession. Now to 7 minutes to play in the match. If you're watching on this Tuesday, or excuse me, on this Thursday, we have boys soccer coming up following this one on CCX1 as Wayzata hosting Hopkins. Quarterfinal round 6-3A boys match.
Peter plugged in for me. So,
at midfield.
and I ended up in at halftime.
Falcons playing it left side, intended for Johnson, broken up. Chipped downfield by Wayzata, by Lapata. Touched out of play, and another throw in for Wayzata. 6 minutes to go. Lapata getting it back into play. Pass broken up. Falcons send it to midfield. Onto the ball is Skylar Mealy. Downfield where it'll roll back and played out by Armstrong to the sideline. Trojans on the run. This will go out. Played out by Osborne. Novak will set it up on a corner kick. Header, a shot. Oh,
I thought it went in. Must have hit the post.
Armstrong gaining possession. Now it's Wayzata at midfield. Potter for Gerber. Out across midfield, broken up by Armstrong. And driven down by Wayzata.
They're onside and they got 4 people up there.
Hawkinson to the front of the net. Gerber chips it in for a goal. They've been offside a couple of times earlier in the half since coming in and able to put this one in. Another good pass. Gerber the goal to make it 10-0.
You see, it's an onslaught of forwards. Somebody has to get open, and Gerber was, and pokes the ball into the open side of the net.
Reagan Gerber, her second goal of the season. Fisher trying to get her way past Marissa Berg. Fisher playing it back out in front. That gets broken up by Wayzata. Novak will send it across midfield.
Wow.
Race for the ball. Hawkinson trying to get there first and does. Hawkinson and blocked beautifully there by Izzy Anderson. And now there will be a corner kick. Anderson a little slow to get it up, but did a nice job to get back into the play and prevent Sophie Hawkinson from getting a shot on goal here on Chloe Shepard.
Nice tackle. That was very well done.
Well, chipped high, batted down by Armstrong. Falcons clear it to the sideline. Passed by Pole back. And back up ahead trying to get it to Thompson. But Wayzata intercepts. They'll have a couple of short passes there along the left sideline. Try to advance the ball and now move it back. Back out to midfield. Gerber onto the foot of Nye. Chipped ahead and gets behind Gerber and out. And a goal kick for Armstrong. Minute 10 to go in the second half. Ball intercepted by Gerber. Puts it out in front, headed back. Another one, and the stop made.
Another good save. Those are tough to handle. The high up in the air, you don't know exactly where it's going to come down. Armstrong now trying to get one last offensive surge going, but the Wayzata defense again gets in there, takes the ball away, and then now we have a ball go over. It'll be a throw in for Armstrong.
Down to 15 seconds to go. Falcons get across on the ball. Crystal went down. It'll be a foul against Armstrong. And that will do it. And the Wayzata Trojans, the number 2 seed in Section 6-3A, advance with a 10-0 shutout of 7th seed Armstrong. And that passing was really outstanding. And then in the first half, when we saw it early in the second half here, when they still had all their starters in and able to finish too. I mean, that's part of it too, which Wayzata hasn't always done this season, and able to bury the chances they have. But overall, a well-played match by the Trojans.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing I saw was excellent transition. The Wayzata defense would poke the ball away or take it away, then immediately send it up the field with using multiple passes and advance the ball forward. So it was maybe outside the score 10-0, but Wayzata controlled the match actually after the 12-minute mark in the first half, and they took off and never looked back.
Armstrong able to get some minutes for all their players, as Wayzata did as well. And Falcons even getting their 8th grade keeper Chloe Shepard in, and she had some big saves late in the match too for Armstrong. So they finished with just one win on the season. Wayzata moves on with their 10th win of the season. Again, they will host a match here Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. That'll do it for our coverage tonight of high school girls soccer from the Section 6-3A playoffs. For Sig Ligery and all of our crew, I'm John Jacobson. Final score again here from Wayzata High School. It's the Trojans 10, Armstrong 0.